Hi greedy 3Ds, and today's little soiree into the world of resin printing will see us doing this, the Venom Tom Hardy bust. Stay tuned. Okay, so we found the bust that we want to print today at CG Trader at a cost of $7, and as you can see it looks like a really nice bust. It's half Venom and half Tom Hardy with the Spider-Man Venom outfit on. So this is the one we're going to be printing today, and let's get it across into Chitu box and design it up for the Elegoo Mars 2 mono. So let's open up the file today we're going to print. And the first thing you notice is, ooh, look at that, it's huge. That is not going to fit onto the build plate. First thing we need to do is to look down here in Chitterbox, and there's a little option there that tells us to scale to fit size, which is the perfect option that we need. Give that a click, and there we go. Venom now fits onto the build plate. Now the next thing that I want to do here is I just want to put Venom in a different position to what is in there. So I'm going to select rotate, and I'm going to just tilt him around a little bit so he's facing upwards. And the reason for that is I don't really want any supports on the back of him or on the front of him, and if I tilt it to the right angle it's only going to support the underside of it, which I'm not really going to see in the bust. So next step then is to go across to the support settings. I've chosen a raft and I'm going to select all supports, and there we go, it's done its job. Now the reason we've moved it, as you can see there, is there are no supports now on the main front of it or on the main part of the back of it, so that will mean no little dinks from the supports that are there. Let's go back into the main setting and we will slice the program, and we're going to be using 80 mils of solution at a cost of $2.41, and it's going to take just under 5 hours to print. So we're going to move this across now to the Elegoo Mars 2 mono and print this fantastic Venom bust. And there we go, the Elegoo Mars 2 mono has done a fantastic job as usual in printing Venom, and there he is still on the build plate, literally just out of the printer, just literally finished, and you can still see some of the resin dripping off him there. I'm going to move him across to the wash and the cure station, the Elegoo Mercury 2 clean station, and the good thing with this is you can just put the whole build plate in with him on and pop the lid on and swirl the washing solution around. Now don't forget it's water washable resin, so this is just being washed in water, no alcohol necessary, and I'm going to swirl him around in there for around about 4 minutes just to make sure that all the resin comes off. And the good thing with this too is it cleans your build plate in the process, and there it is doing its job. You can just see the water swirling around, that misty grey water that's now got a little bit of the resin in there, which probably going to need a clean out after this print. So he's out now, and we're going to just get some of the excess water from him, and I'm going to use the metal spatula that came with the printer to literally just pop him off the build plate, simple as that. And he is now done, and my favourite part now, I thoroughly enjoy this. This is the relaxing bit for me. It's like bubble wrap and pop. There goes the supports. As easy as that. If you've ever sat there taking supports off PLAs for hours on end using your nippers, you know how nice that is when you don't have to do that. So he's all dry now and back onto the cure station, and I'm going to use some ultraviolet lights now to cure him. I'm going to give him around about 4 minutes worth of ultraviolet on there, and that then hardens him up and makes him ready for the next stage, which will be painting. And I'm going to get my black spray can ready to give him a base coat. And he's straight off the wash and cure station, and this is what he looks like. Detail, as ever, has not let me down. Elegoo Mars 2 mono, we love you. The only thing I wish I'd have done a little more is, if you look here, you can just see some little marks. I should have just used my toothbrush in there to clean him, but you know what? No worries. Voila, the black paint has covered any of those little blemishes and has given Venom that lovely dark coat that we're now going to work our paint effects into. And again, wonderful quality, look great black. really enjoyed making the Venom model. I hope you've enjoyed the process too. It's took about 5 hours to print on the Elegoo Mars 2 mono and about 3 hours to paint, and I am so pleased with the end result. I think it's about time we had a look in detail and a close-up of the end product. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you can spare me 5 minutes. It really would help, and I'll see you for the next video on Greedy 3D. See you later.